As America marks 250 years of independence, we are looking back at the people who helped make that freedom possible. In Randolph County, Revolutionary War soldiers' burial sites stand as a quiet reminder of what it took to build a new country.
Today, local experts and descendants are working to make sure their stories don't get lost in time. Fox 8's Ho Jung-Woo visited some of the burial sites in Randolph County and spoke with a descendant who's keeping the history alive.
This is all the information I've been using to try to accumulate as many people that fought or supported the revolution in Randolph County.
Tracking down people who helped build America's foundation starts with historical records preserved at the Randolph Room in the Asheboro Public Library.
Some of them were soldiers, some of them were jurors or sheriffs, would also be considered patriotic.
One of the records includes pension applications filed by Revolutionary War veterans. They include important information like
what happened during the war, where they went, who they fought with, who their commanding officers were, and then they would bring people with them that were there or knew of it so they could prove their service.
So far, Lions identified about 400 patriots buried in more than a dozen burial sites across Randolph County. Among them,
so Vickery. We have Marmaduke. He's your direct ancestor.
Are Sid Vickery's great-grandfathers.
This is Christopher Vickery, died in 1841. He was about 105 years. He was a Baptist preacher. He was with Washington at Valley Forge and was at the Battle of Guilford Courthouse.
About 15 miles away from the Asheboro Public Library is where those two Vickerys are buried.
Hidden behind a thick forest and along a quiet trail at Level Cross sits Timber Ridge Cemetery. It's a secluded resting place that carries an important piece of American history. Here lies Marmaduke and Christopher Vickery, who are Sid's 7th and 8th great-grandfathers who contributed to the American Revolutionary War in different ways. One applied for the Army, while the other fought as a soldier for independence. It might be easy to miss, but this cemetery is an authentic connection of the sacrifices made to help build our country and the lasting piece of family history for descendants like Sid.
It was incredible. After everything I had read about him, to be able to find it and then come to find out it's 5 minutes from where I live is pretty cool.
For Vickery,
1740.
Preserving that history is a way of honoring the sacrifices his family made generations ago.
It's just a remarkable piece of American history and family history, and it's just something I hope to keep up as long as I can.
And a reminder of the cost of freedom we enjoy today.
These farmers and poor people that were just trying to make a living off the land, and how when the revolution broke out they did what they had to do for the country.
And if you're interested in tracing your family history back to the Revolutionary War, Lyon says the Randolph County Library System offers access to historical records through its Fold 3 database. Just visit the library's website, click on the Fold 3 tab, and search through the location, family name, and time period.